Hey, it's Duncan. Welcome to Free Legal Information Friday. Today we're going to talk about surveillance and the use of surveillance in personal injury and insurance cases. So when surveillance is done, it's done on an injured person and it's set up by the insurance company that's defending the case. Remember, in the background of almost all personal injury cases, it's an insurance company that's making the decisions and paying the defense bills. So there's some different kinds of surveillance. The first kind is what people probably think of when they think of surveillance. It's hiring a private investigator to follow the plaintiff around. They'll park outside the plaintiff's house. They'll try and see if they're doing things around the house or around the yard. They'll follow them around to their various kind of daily errands. Most of it's really boring. Shows things like going to the grocery store, going to medical appointments, that sort of thing. It can be really abusive though. If you think about a plaintiff who's already in a difficult spot, they're off work, they're injured, they have pain, they have psychological pain. Now they have to worry about someone following them around. They're not sure when they're being followed, but they know that someone may be following them. They know that someone may be videoing them when they're out with their children. They know that they may be videoing the children as well. Those sorts of things add a huge amount of extra stress onto an injured person, onto a plaintiff in a lawsuit. The next kind of surveillance is investigation, where the investigator will, instead of actually following the plaintiff around, they'll try and get information about the plaintiff. And there's a couple ways to do that. One way is to go around the neighborhood, ask for neighbors, knock on doors, that sort of thing. Believe it or not, that still happens even during COVID. The third type is cyber surveillance. Usually, in the olden days, before the internet, insurance companies had to actually hire people and pay people to actually go out and do the video surveillance, do the photo surveillance, that sort of thing. Nowadays, with the internet, plaintiffs, people in general, are putting things on the internet, putting pictures on the internet, putting videos on the internet of their lives. So cyber surveillance is when either an insurance company will hire someone, or they'll just do it themselves, and they'll look you up on Facebook, they'll look you up on Instagram, social media, LinkedIn, those types of things. They'll Google your name. The only way surveillance actually hurts a plaintiff in a lawsuit is if the surveillance shows them doing something that they say they cannot do. So for example, if I say I have an injured leg and I can't play soccer, and then they get surveillance of me playing soccer, that would be something that would hurt a plaintiff. Most surveillance though, doesn't have a huge effect, because it's just them doing basic kind of day-to-day tasks like going to the grocery store and running errands, that sort of thing. So it doesn't have a huge effect for insurance companies, but they like to do it because they think it gives them some evidence, and it does have a huge negative effect on the plaintiff's psychological well-being. That's Free Legal Information Friday. See you next week.